Good morning. So guys, again, another late day. What time is it? It's 9:12. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I kind of know why I stayed up late yesterday, because I was up waiting on a second video call that I had to do, and it ended up being I could have waited till today. So I'm actually kind of tired because I woke up late because I went to bed late. But even then, still struggling to get up early. Whew, we gotta figure out what's going on, y'all. So I have already been up for a little bit this morning, running around. As you can see, I'm already showered and ready to go because the contractor's about to come over here for day 4, which was supposed to be yesterday, but they ended up not coming yesterday, so now they're coming today to put up my chandelier. So we're there. But I did find a post. I did not look at the whole thing. I literally just saw the title, and then I was like, oh, okay, this looks like it might be cool. Let me see what this is talking about, because it was Russell Simmons. So let me go to my saves. All right, here we go.
If you want to.
Yeah.
You disagree with if you want to.
Yeah.
But money has nothing to do with your happiness. There's a man in a shanty house who wakes up in the worst, terrible environment. He meditates, goes out, his own job the whole fucking day to get a piece of bread. Something to sustain him. Goes around, speaks to the townspeople. He don't get bread, they give it to him, they love him, right? He's a good dude. He has a good time. He speaks to everybody, does everything. Lives life, goes back to his place, meditates, goes to sleep. There's a banker who wakes up. The stock market goes crazy. This nigga says, oh, I'm gonna celebrate. Oh shit, I'm balling. That nigga's balling, right? And then the market crashes. Sad. This emotional roller coaster. The world is constantly moving up and down. You have to keep equanimity in mind.
Yeah.
Happiness. People think, oh, he's cool, that's not happy. This idea of mind fluctuating from extremely happy to extremely sad, or jumping up on the table and all, that's bullshit. There's no happiness in that. Happiness is in seeing beauty everywhere. That's real, sustainable happiness. And of course there's a moment that makes you laugh. It's just the moment that took all the noise away. Have the noise gone and see what happens. Imagine living in a space where you can see God's beauty in all things. That's enlightenment. That's what you're trying to get, not a shot of excitement.
I think what makes me happy is that when you have the ups and downs of life and things hit you unexpectedly, and you have a bank account that can support you through the ups and downs, and you don't have to.
You can only sit your ass in one seat at a time.
Right. But having
fuck how rich you
coming
are.
Coming from no money to having
I come
a
from
reasonable,
the hood, nigga.
Me too.
Hollis, it wasn't that terrible, but it was a lower middle class neighborhood until heroin hit it. Then it became really bad.
I was Russian immigrants, first
Russian
generation,
immigrants.
so
what
come
does that
from
mean?
literally from nothing.
Look, I mean, what, potatoes, nigga? You have potatoes?
Yeah, we have potatoes.
That part that Vlad is talking about, and I can tell that this is a Vlad interview because I know Vlad's voice from watching dozens and dozens and dozens upon dozens of his interviews. It's so funny that he said that because I know there's this meme that I always see going around. It's you're not depressed, you're not unhappy, you're just broke. So I think that's kind of what Vlad is trying to say, is that if you had more money, it would make you, it would make you as unhappy.
But what else would it? I'm saying it.
I mean, at the time we moved,
really?
we didn't have potatoes.
That meat that they gave you when you got rich poisoned you. What can they give you in the world that would make you happy?
Stability.
Stability, nigga. You get hit by a car. You got no stability. Fuck out of here.
When you have nothing,
what stability do you have?
Stability. I have a good amount of stability. As my life changes,
Like money?
Yeah. I mean, but as unexpected things happen, as family situations happen, as business situations happen,
family shit.
I'm able to weather it all because of all the work that I've done up to this point. You know, whereas at the point when I was broke, one bad situation, you know,
You'd be
can really
what?
fuck you up.
How fuck you up? How? Tell me what they did to you.
I've been homeless before.
How was that?
It sucked.
Like, wow, homeless.
Yeah, it was the worst.
Really, God's watching like this, because if you're a God, you'd be like, oh shit, homeless. Let me try that out. It's just a fucking game, kid. There's nothing they can give you in the world to make you happy or unhappy. Nothing. Your inside, your perception of happiness is all that matters. The happy homeless guy is shitting all over your rich ass in the game of life, because he's gonna check out and you're gonna check out. None of y'all niggas gonna make it out of here alive. And they're never gonna give you anything that's gonna make you any more or less happy. I'm sorry if that depresses you.
So, what do you guys think? Like, what do you guys take from that? I started watching that. I was scrolling and it came up, and as soon as I saw it said Russell Simmons and it was like the title, I was like, okay, this is probably definitely going to be my positivity for today. I'm always kind of on the fence with this one, because it's like deep down inside I know that money doesn't bring you happiness. Genuine joy, genuine happiness does come from within. You got people who are broke, don't have a dime to their name, but if you ask them where they are in their life, they are completely content, they're completely happy. You have people that have all the millions in the world, the biggest celebrity you will find, and if you were probably to sit down and have a real conversation with them, they'd probably tell you that they're unhappy, or like there are certain aspects of their life that are making them unhappy. So I do believe that money doesn't bring you happiness, but I do just a little bit agree with Vlad about how he was like, because stability makes people happy, and that is true. But everyone's level of stability is different. And that's why I say that money doesn't bring you happiness based on your own personal definition of that. Because for someone who, if their level of stability is a certain dollar amount, a certain lifestyle, you know, then they're going to be happy. And if they're not at that level, then they're going to feel unhappy. But as soon as they get to the monetary amount that they want to be, they'll feel happy. But that's based off of personal preference, because again, you could have someone who doesn't have a dime to your name, but that's their level of stability. They're fine with that. They're okay with their life. So I don't think that money brings you happiness. It is just genuine joy. There have been times where, you know, my bank account wasn't looking the way that I wanted it to, or my businesses weren't going the way that they wanted to, but I was still happy. You know, me not having a certain dollar amount doesn't make me unhappy. The things that make me unhappy are, you know, if my relationships with people aren't in certain places, or other people around me are in a place where they're not doing that good. Like, those are the type of things that like make me unhappy or equate to my happiness. Like, when everybody around me is doing good, I'm happy, you know. So that was this morning. Again, from the brand startup. They're another, like I said, a Instagram page that I look at a lot, just because it's a page built around entrepreneurs, i.e. one of the greats, Russell Simmons. So yeah, that's what I took from it. I agree that money does not bring you happiness. I agree that money can equate to stability, and stability can bring you happiness. But stability is all based on your preference. So there you go. That is this morning's positivity discussion, affirmation, reaction. I know me, look, that I'm about to be happy right now because I'm about to finish construction and I'm about to go get some work done. So I'm getting money and I'm getting happiness. See you guys on the next one.